Hi my dear students, in the previous videos we discussed what is mean by symmetric matrix and what is mean by skew symmetric matrix. So my dear students, in the previous videos I discussed that is if I have the any matrix A, then A is said to be, my dear students, if I have the any matrix A of the order m cross n, then the matrix A is said to be symmetric if A transpose is equals to A. This is the condition we discussed in the previous videos. So my dear students, this is nothing but A transpose is equals to A means what? If I have the any matrix A, if I got the transpose of this is nothing but A will denote it as A to the power T. So A to the power T means what? A transpose. And also we know that how to write the A transpose. A transpose can be written as whatever matrix in the matrix A, whatever rows we have, that rows we will write in terms of the columns. So after writing rows into column, whatever we write from the given matrix A, that obtaining matrix after writing the interchanging the rows into column, whatever I got the matrix, that matrix I will call it as the A transpose. Now a matrix A is said to be symmetric. So my dear students, A is said to be symmetric if A transpose value is equals to A. If A transpose equals to A, this condition is satisfied. That is, if this condition satisfied, then we can say that A is a symmetric matrix. And my dear students, this is the one definition, and even also I gave you the some examples. And now I again will take one example. I'll take here it is here 1. You can take here it is 1, 2, 3, and here it is. You can take here it is. I'll take here it is 5, 5, 4. Here it is 4, 6, 6. So my dear students, you can observe here it is. This is the one matrix I took here it is. This is the I am saying here it is. This matrix is a symmetric matrix. How should I conclude? For any given matrix, a matrix A is said to be symmetric matrix if I take the transpose of this. What is the transpose of this, my dear students? The transpose of this is, how to write the transpose of this? I should interchanging the rows into column. So here this is the first row. I will write it as the column 1, 5, 4. Next second row 5, 2, 6. Second row I am writing it as the column. And next, my dear students, 4, 6, 3. This is the third row. I am writing in terms of the columns. So now you can observe here is, here also these two matrices are equal because this both A and A transpose. This is the matrix A. Now I wrote here this the A transpose, and we know that A transpose can be written by interchanging the rows into column. Here it is 1, 5, 4. First row I am writing in terms of the column 1, 5, 4. 5, 2, 6. Second row I wrote it in terms of the column 5, 2, 6. Next 4, 6, 3, 4, 6, 3. Third row I wrote here it is column wise. So now my dear students, you can observe here this the matrix A. Now can I write A transpose equals to A? Yes, when you say that two matrices are equal, two matrices are said to be equal, that we discussed in the previous videos, that is equality of the matrix. So my dear students, two matrices are said to be equal if they are of the same order. So check here it is. What is the order of this matrix? 1, 2, 3 cross by 1, 2, 3, 3 by 3. The order of this matrix is 3 by 3. Next, my dear students, the order of this matrix is also 3 by 3 because 1, 2, 3, 3 rows are there, 1, 2, 3, 3 columns are there. Clear? So therefore, my dear students, these two matrices are of the same order, and also the elements also same 1, 5, 4, 1, 5, 4, 5, 2, 6, 5, 2, 6, 4, 6, 3, 4, 6, 3. Since these two matrices A and the matrix A transpose, these two matrices are the same order and also the same elements it has, so therefore we can say that these two matrices are equal. So now my intention is, or my concept is to understand or whether the matrix, given matrix A is symmetric or not. Yes, now I am, by observing this, I can say yes, A is a symmetric matrix, because this is a A matrix after taking the transpose of this, that is A transpose. These two values are equal. These two matrices are equal. So therefore, we can say that A is a symmetric matrix. Clear? My dear students, this is the one definition, or this concept we discussed in the previous videos. Just I recall the things. Now you can another one definition. By observing this, you can say another one definition also. We can say a matrix A is said to be A transpose if, here it is, or else if Aij is equals to Aji. I hope you understood. I'll write here, or else here it is, or here Aij is equals to Aji. If this condition also satisfies, this is for all Ij. Clear? So if A transpose equals to A, this is also same, or Aij is equals to Aj. In a matrix, if Aij is equals to Aji for all I comma j, that matrix is also nothing but symmetric only. This condition also satisfies this is only A transpose equals to A itself. So therefore, my dear students, because you can observe here this Aij means what? Ith row and jth column element. A subscript Ij. If I wrote A subscript Ij means what? Ith row and jth column element. And here it is Aji means jth row and ith column. Just I interchanging Aij. If Aij is equals to Aji. So that is nothing but, my dear students, you can observe here it is. This matrix, this is your A11, clear? This is A12, and this place element is A13, and here it is A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. Likewise we can write. Or else generally a matrix of the order 3 cross 3 we will write it as, generally I am denoting here it is A11, first column, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. So this is the general notation of the matrix. Clear? So what I told you is, this is, you can call it as the diagonal elements. Now my dear students, what I told here is, a matrix A is said to be symmetric either this condition or this condition satisfies. What is that? A transpose equals to A, or Aij is equals to Aj. So Aij means what? Aij, if I take A21 here it is, A21, this is, here it is, Aij is equals to Aj. Just interchanging the subscript. Here it is, whatever ith row we have, here this is ith and jth column. I interchange it. J, this will become the reverse. I am taking Ji, that is A21, and the next element there, this must be equals to the interchanging this A21. If I interchange this means this will become A12, that is A12. So this element must be same. A31, A13 element must be same. This element and this element should be same. This element and this element should be the same. Then A32 and A23, this element and this element should be same. So my dear students, in any matrix, if this element and this element, that is A12 and A21 and A12 element, if that is the same, A31 and A13 element is same, A32 and A32 and A23 elements are same, then we can say that this is a symmetric matrix. So therefore, my dear students, this is all nothing but, if we have any matrix, in that matrix, except this diagonal, except, I am not talking about the diagonal elements, I am simply talking about the non-diagonal elements, that is, that too, this place element and this place element must be same, this place element and this place element must be same, this place element and this place element must be same. If this is happening in any given matrix, then such a matrix we can call it as the symmetric matrix. This is just by this definition. Or else, if you are confusing with all this, simply you can say that if you have the any matrix A, if you take the transpose of that, So that after taking the transpose and whatever given matrix A is there, if those two values are equal, then you can say that A is a symmetric matrix. Or else, if someone asked you to, this concept I explained here, if someone asked you to write the, if you are interested to write the example for a symmetric means, how should we write? We should write for any matrix A, we should always check. We don't think about this diagonal. I am talking only about the non-diagonal elements. So whatever may be the diagonal, 1, 2, 3, and take care of this. And now I am writing here the examples, how to create an example for the symmetry. To that we should always think that these non-diagonal elements must be same. That too, Aij is equals to Aj. That is, here it is 6, here it is 6. This element and this elements must be same. And here it is 7, here it is 7, here it is 4, here it is 4. So now you can say that this is the example for the symmetric matrix. You can check this matrix is satisfying the this condition, A transpose equals to A, as well as Aij is equals to Aj. You can observe here this is the A12 element, and here it is reverse of this here is A12 reverse is A21. I am taking that is that too for the subscript A12, and here is this one is, if I interchange this Ij, Ji, A21. So this element and this element must be same. Next, A13, A31. This element and this element must be same. Next, A23. The reverse of this is A32. A23 and A32. So this element and this element are also same. And here it is A12, A21. This element and this element are same. And this is your diagonal matrix. Clear? So my dear students, if this condition is satisfying, that is Aij is equals to Aji, this element must be same, this element and this element must be same, this element and this element must be same. If this is happening in the any matrix, then that is obviously that will be the symmetric itself. That is, A is symmetric matrix. This concept I explained to understand by observing the given matrix, we can say that whether this is the symmetric or not. So my dear students, if these elements and this element and this element are equal, then you can say that A is a symmetric without writing the transpose of this matrix. Without writing the transpose. Here I didn't write the transpose of this. Clear? I am not even discussing about the A transpose, but still I am telling that this matrix A is a symmetric matrix. How? That is by observing this condition. What is that? Aij is equals to Aji. Like this, you can write any given matrix. You can write any given matrix as the symmetric or not. So this is the concept about the symmetric matrix. Similarly, my dear students, we also discussed in the previous video, a matrix A is said to be a matrix in general. Aij is said to be of the order m cross n, is said to be skew symmetric. Is said to be skew symmetric if A transpose equals to minus A. Clear? So my dear students, any matrix A is said to be skew symmetric if A transpose is equals to minus A. If this condition satisfies, then we can say that A is a skew symmetric matrix. This also I discussed in the previous videos. Clear? Just I am recalling the things, and also I am giving you the knowledge that how to write the examples, directly how to write the examples for the skew symmetric and how to write the example for the symmetric matrix I am giving, without discussing the A transpose, how to decide whether the given matrix is symmetric or not. To understand that concept, I am explaining another definition of the symmetric and skew symmetric. So my dear students, come to this point. In the previous videos we discussed a matrix A is said to be skew symmetric if A transpose is equals to minus A. That is nothing but any given matrix A. If I wanted to tell that yes, if I wanted to tell A is a skew symmetric, first of all I should write the transpose of this A transpose, and after writing this, that should be equals to the negative of A. Whatever the matrix A you have, minus A, the transpose of this is the A matrix. After taking the transpose of this, the whatever I obtain the transpose of this matrix, that matrix must be equals to the minus a, negative of a. If this condition satisfies, then you can say that A is a skew symmetric matrix. Again here I will take one example here. What is that? I will take one example. A is equals to my dear students, now I am saying that directly I wrote the example for the skew symmetric only. How to write that I will discuss later. But as of now, you please see here this is the one matrix. A is the one matrix I took here this matrix A is said to be skew symmetric if I take the transpose of this. What is the transpose of this? A transpose is equals to 0 2 minus 3 minus 2 0 minus 4 minus 3 minus 4 0. Here it is 0 2 minus 3 is there, but here 0 minus 2 minus 3. Here it is plus 2 is here it is minus 2. Here it is minus 3. Here it is minus 3. Here it is minus 2. Here it is 0. Here it is minus 4. Minus 3 minus 4. Here it is 0. Clear, my dear students? Here it is. Make it as plus 4 and then plus. Yes. So now 0 2 minus 3, 0 2 minus 3 minus 2 0 minus 2 minus 2 0 minus 4 3 4 0 3 4 0. Now you can say here it is. Now we should prove that the given matrix A is a skew symmetric or not. To check, not as you can prove or you can check. So what is this? This is, if I take the minus common from this, I am taking minus common from this. So this is 0 2 minus 3. Here it is 0 2 minus 3 minus 2 0 plus 4 plus 3 plus 4 0. My dear students, from this matrix I took the minus outside. So if I take in the minus outside, here it is, this will become, this will minus 2 is there. Here I took the minus outside, only plus 2 is there. So after taking any sign outside or any number from this matrix, I took minus outside. So after taking this minus, how to check whether the whatever I taken a common here is that's correct or not? To check that, after whatever you took the outside, that value, that sign, after multiplying inside the every element of the matrix, again you should get this matrix only. If you got this matrix, then whatever you taken the common, that is correct. Clear? So for that I will check here. It's minus 0 into 0 is 0. Minus into 2 minus 2. Minus plus 3. Minus plus 2. Minus into 0 is 0. Minus into 4 is, here it is. Yes, here you should take it as minus, because minus here you should get it as plus 4. Clear? Next here it is minus into 3 is minus 3. Minus into 4 is minus 4. Minus into 0 is 0. Clear? So here it is, whatever I took minus sign, it's correct, because after multiplying this minus sign inside the matrix to every element, I am getting this matrix. So therefore this is whatever I taken minus sign, it's correct. So now my dear students, this is nothing but, here it is, this minus keep as it is. A transpose is equals to minus sign keep as it is, and this is nothing but 0 2 minus 3 minus 2 0 minus 4 3 4 0 3 4 0. So this is nothing but A. This matrix I can replace it by the matrix A. So now this condition is satisfying. What is that condition? A transpose equals to minus A. So this condition is satisfying. A transpose equals to minus A. Therefore I can tell A is a skew symmetric matrix. I hope you understood. So next, my dear friends, please remember this concept I discussed in the previous videos only. Just today's class now I'm discussing how to write the example for the skew symmetric matrix and symmetric matrix, that I am going to discuss. So now this I can say here it is, this is the symmetric matrix. This is the symmetric matrix, skew symmetric, this is skew symmetric. This is the skew symmetric matrix because A transpose is equals to minus A. Clear? Now my dear students, please remember, in the skew symmetric matrix, always the diagonal elements are 0. Clear? Always the diagonal elements are 0. Here it is. I took the diagonal elements 0. And next one is, students, this value either, so the definition, how should I define another one definition, or another condition is that a matrix A is said to be skew symmetric if A transpose equals to minus A, or AJI is equals to, here it is, AJI is equals to minus AJI for all I comma j, for all I comma j. So therefore, my dear students, here it is AJI, here it is, again you can check, here it is A11, A12. It means that this element and this element, if I take, the element should be same, only the sign should be different. Here it is plus 2, here it is minus 3, minus 3 plus 3, minus 4 plus 4, and all the diagonal elements must be 0. Like this you should write. So after writing this, you can check, here it is, the matrix is always skew symmetric matrix. That is because of this AJI is equals to minus of AIJ. Clear? So therefore, this is the skew symmetric matrix. So my dear students, if I wanted to write the example for the skew symmetric, means what should I do? Always I should take, first I should write the diagonal elements as 0. Next, whatever element I write, here it is. If I write 2, here it is, then I should take the same element here, but sign should be different. Here it is positive, here it is negative. Next, if I take the matrix as 4, again here it is, the matrix should be same. That is the the element should be same, only the sign must be different. And similarly, here it is, if I take 6 here, then this should be minus 6, and this always, as I told, the diagonal elements must be 0, and this element, that is Aij or AJI, must be equals to negative of Aij. Clear? This element is, this element and this element same, but only the sign is different. Here this element and this element is same, sign is different. This element and this element is same, sign is different, because AJI is equals to Aij if this condition is satisfied. And also if the diagonal elements are 0, then obviously this matrix is always a skew symmetric matrix. Clear? So still, if you have any doubts, you can comment me. So next, my dear students, we will discuss the two theorems, very important theorems based on this concept. So the first theorem already I wrote on the board. This is the theorems we are going to discuss. This is the first theorem and this is the second theorem. You can take it as the result also. So now in today's class we will discuss these two theorems, and these two theorems are very important. The results are very important. Sometimes they may ask for 3 marks these theorems also. So in the previous videos of Karnataka board examinations, that is annual board exam, second PSC annual board examinations, that too in the year, I think 2014, March or June, maybe March 2014, this question was asked for the 3 marks. Clear? So now we will discuss that theorem first. What is that? Please try to read that. The theorem is, for any matrix, any square matrix A with real entries. So entries, real entries. Entries means what? Whatever elements inside the bracket we wrote in the matrix, whatever elements we wrote inside the bracket, that all numbers or whatever we wrote inside the bracket, that all we can call it as the entries. So in the given matrix, all the entries must be real entries. Then A plus A dash is a symmetric matrix. So my dear students, they are telling that for any matrix A, if I take any matrix A plus A dash is a symmetric matrix. For any square matrix A, real entries, A plus A dash is a symmetric matrix and A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. To prove this result, first of all I will consider, as now only I discussed, starting only I discussed, what is that? If I have the matrix A is said to be symmetric. A is said to be better. I write that side because I need this place here. So my dear students, if I have the any matrix A is said to be symmetric if A transpose equals to A. Clear? So my dear students, A is said to be symmetric if A transpose equals to A. You can denote it either A dash or A to the power. Both are same. Notation only. A transpose equals to A. So now my aim is to, my dear students, any matrix if you take, if you add with the, that is, if you add due to any square matrix A, if A and A dash, if I add these two matrices, after adding this whatever matrix you will get, that matrix is symmetric. We should show it. And next here it is, if I, for any matrix A, if I take A minus A transpose, if I take A minus A transpose, if you to the matrix A, if I subtract with the A transpose, after simplifying this, whatever matrix you will get, that matrix is a skew symmetric matrix. They are telling that this is the skew symmetric matrix, and this is for every scale. For any square matrix you can take, any square matrix you can take. If you take the matrix itself and to that if you add with the transpose of the given matrix A transpose, so after adding these two A and A transpose, after adding this, whatever matrix you will get, that matrix is a symmetric matrix. Clear? And next, for any matrix A, if you subtract with the transpose of this, whatever after subtracting to from the matrix A, if you subtract with the A transpose, whatever matrix you will get, that matrix is always a skew symmetric matrix. This is the statement of the given theorem here. Now I want to prove that one. Yes, how it is possible, whether A plus A dash is symmetric or not, this we should prove. To prove this, before proving this, my dear students, I should know what is meant by symmetric. So, or else how to prove that any given matrix as the symmetric matrix. That we should know first. So we know that a matrix A is said to be symmetric if A transpose equals to A. So therefore, this is the definition. So therefore, any matrix A, if you want to prove that A is a symmetric, means you should first find the transpose of this. After finding the transpose of this, you should check whether this matrix is equal to the given matrix or not. You should check. If the transpose of a matrix, the given whatever given to you the matrix, if you take the transpose of this, if this matrix is equal to the matrix A, then you can conclude or you can say that A is a symmetric matrix. Clear? So now my aim is to, here this A is said to be symmetric if you take the A transpose equals to A. Now if I wanted to prove that A plus A dash is a symmetric. So if I want to prove that A plus A dash is symmetric, means what should I take? I'll take this entire, I'll assume this entire matrix as A. So this is said to be symmetric if this is said to be symmetric if I take the transpose of this, that must be equals to the this matrix A itself, that is A transpose only. Clear? A matrix, please observe here it is A is said to be symmetric if I take the transpose of this, that must be equals to the given matrix only. Then we can say that the A is a symmetric matrix. Similarly, if I wanted to prove that A plus A dash is a symmetric, means again I should take the transpose of this A plus A transpose, whatever given to you, that whole transpose, that must be equals to the this matrix only, A plus A dash. Then you can say that A plus A dash is a symmetric matrix. That is this concept we should use in here. So therefore, to avoid the confusions of taking A and A dash, A transpose and all, just I am taking here this, let B is equals to A plus A dash. I will take this entire value as, I'll assume this as B for while I am taking this value as B. So B is equals to A plus A transpose. Now my dear students, if I want to show this entire value A plus A transpose, I am taking it as B. So I should prove that A plus A dash, that is B, is a symmetric. If I want to prove that B is a symmetric, means what should I show? I should show that B transpose equals to B. If I show this condition, B transpose equals to B, then you can say that this implies B is symmetric, and we know that B means what? A plus A dash. To avoid the confusions, A plus A dash, I am taking this entire value as B. So now my dear students, take the B transpose, that is take both sides transpose. So here it is this, here also I am taking here this transpose, here also I am taking transpose, whole transpose. Both sides I took here this transpose. Now my dear students, B transpose is equals to A plus A transpose. We know that in the previous classes I discussed, after the definition of the transpose I discussed, A plus B whole transpose can be written as A transpose plus B transpose. This concept we discussed in the previous videos. That is under the definition of the transpose of a matrix. Please refer that video. If you have any doubts regarding this, please refer that previous video under the heading transpose of a matrix. So my question is, A plus B whole transpose can be written as A transpose plus B transpose. So therefore here it is, assume this as A and this as B. So A plus B whole transpose can be written as A transpose plus A transpose whole transpose. Now this is equals to A transpose as it is A transpose whole transpose. Again we have the property. What is that? A transpose whole transpose is A itself. So therefore here it is A itself. So therefore this is B transpose as it is. Here it is. Can I rewrite? First I write A plus next I write A transpose. So my dear students, you can observe here it is B transpose is equals to A plus A transpose. A plus A transpose means what I took here it is A plus A transpose means that is nothing but B. So therefore B is equals to B transpose. This implies that if B is equals to B transpose, then we can say that B. So B is a here it is, I should write here it is B is symmetric matrix. B is a symmetric matrix. Clear? Because, and my dear students, because I proved here it is B is equals to B transpose. What we know here it is A, B, whatever may be. A is said to be symmetric. If A transpose equals to A, then we can say that A is a symmetric matrix. Here similarly, I proved here this B is equals to B dash. So therefore we can say that B is a symmetric matrix. And this implies, so or else my dear students, what is mean by B? B is nothing but here it is A plus A dash. So therefore here it is B is equals to A plus A dash is a symmetric matrix. So in the question in the theorem what they proved, what they asked, A plus A dash is a symmetric matrix. If I wanted to prove that A plus A dash is symmetric, I should show that or else here I shown here it is A plus A dash is a symmetric matrix. Next my dear students, I should take A minus A dash as the skew symmetric matrix. I hope you understood. Still, if you have any doubts, you can comment me. I'll reply for this theorem. Whatever you commented on for your questions, I'll reply. Next one, students, this is whatever I use the results here that I wrote here. Clear? Next, my dear students, next my aim is this is up to here I solved. Next, and also they asked A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. Again, first we should know what is mean, how to prove the skew symmetric matrix. So my dear students, if I have any matrix A, A is said to be skew symmetric. A matrix A is said to be skew symmetric if A transpose is equals to minus A. So any matrix A is said to be skew symmetric if A transpose equals to minus A. If this condition is satisfying, then we can say that A is a skew symmetric matrix. Now here also my dear students, here I should show that A minus A dash is a skew symmetric. We know that if only single matrix A, for example, or else if I have any matrix A, then that matrix is said to be skew symmetric if A transpose is equals to minus A. Clear? This is the definition. But now I wanted to show that A minus A dash is a skew symmetric. So if I wanted to show here it is A minus A dash is skew symmetric means I should take here it is A minus A dash is symmetric if A is said to be skew symmetric if A transpose equals to minus A. Now I should show that A minus A dash is a symmetric. A minus A dash is to show A minus A dash is symmetric. What should I show? I should take the transpose of this A minus A transpose whole transpose. This what A minus A dash. Consider for the time being consider this A minus A dash as the one element. If I wanted to show that this element as this element or else sorry not element matrix, this matrix is symmetric if I take the transpose of this, that is A minus A dash whole transpose. If I take the transpose of this, that must be equals to negative of that matrix, that is A minus A transpose. If this condition satisfies, then we can say that A minus A dash is a symmetric matrix. This I am going to prove here. Clear? So now my dear students, again here it will be confused for you. A minus, if I take like this, if I take A minus A dash only, it is confused. So for that reason, as I took here this A plus A dash as the B, likewise I am taking A minus A dash as the skew, A minus A dash as the capital C. I'll take. Clear? So please pause the video to note it down. Next I am going to prove this is the skew symmetric. To prove that, my dear students, again here let us take C as the matrix. C as take C as let us take let C is equals to A minus A transpose. My dear students, I wanted to show that A minus A dash is a skew symmetric. To prove this, what should I show? A minus A dash whole dash is equals to minus of A minus A dash. So before that, I am taking this entire value as C. Now C is equals to A minus A dash. So now take that both side transpose. If you take the both side transpose, C whole transpose is equals to A minus A transpose whole transpose. So now this implies C transpose is equals to A minus A transpose. Again we discussed in the previous classes, A minus B whole transpose can be written as A transpose minus of B transpose. This property I am applying here is A minus A transpose whole transpose, that is this element transpose minus of this element transpose. Clear? So therefore C transpose is equals to A transpose minus A transpose whole transpose, that is A itself. Again this also we proved in the properties. A transpose whole transpose equals to A. Clear? So now my dear students, C transpose is equals to here A transpose. First what I will do, I will take minus common from this. So first I will write minus, here it is. Here it should be A transpose. I should get it as A transpose, here it is positive. From this I am taking minus common. After taking common, what I told here is whatever sign you took the common, after multiplying with that, I should get the previous term. That is here it is positive, A transpose must be get. But here it is minus I took already. So I will write here minus, because minus minus will become plus. Here I should get it as A transpose. Minus minus A transpose. Next my dear students, here it is I should get it as minus. Here it is already minus is there. So therefore I should write here it is plus. Minus plus minus A, that is plus A. So now my dear students, C transpose is equals to minus A as it is. First I will write the positive, that is plus A, and next minus A transpose. So this implies C transpose is equals to sign minus sign as it is A minus A dash. A minus A dash means what I assumed, this is nothing but C. So therefore my dear students, this implies I proved here it is C complement, C transpose is equals to minus C. What we know? We know that a matrix A is said to be skew symmetric if A transpose is equals to minus A. Similarly, a matrix C is said to be skew symmetric if C transpose is equals to minus C. Since this condition is satisfied, therefore we can say that, or this implies C is skew symmetric matrix. Skew symmetric matrix. So C is skew symmetric matrix. So my dear students, so what is mean by C then? So here it is, C is nothing but A minus A dash. C is nothing but A minus A dash. And my aim is that A minus A dash is skew symmetric matrix. So therefore A minus A dash is a skew symmetric matrix. So like this you can prove, my dear students. I hope you understood. Still, if you have any doubts, you can pause the video so that I explain in a way where you have confusions there I can explain. Clear? So my dear students, this is here. This is like this you can prove. So very simple. Just I explained the everything in detail. So therefore it takes lots of time. But while in writing in the examinations, you can write only this part so that that don't take more time to write this. So this is the weightage of marks, the 3 marks, or they ask for the 3 marks in annual examinations. So generally they didn't ask, but we don't know whether in the next year they will ask or not, we don't know. But we should be prepared everything, every theorems as well as every concept we should be clear so that we can write in the examinations. Clear? And next we will discuss this theorem. Clear? And this theorem we will discuss in the next video. Thank you. Please pause the video to note it down. Thank you, my dear students.